Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. In the previous show, I mentioned when I was playing with my Radio Shack shortwave radio that the 40-meter band, the digital part of it, was really active. And I'm like, is this for real? And so I went to this website here. This is, let me go to the top. This is the WSPR net. Now, WSPR is a data format used by amateur radios to report propagation conditions, how well communication is going. And it's pretty much low signal. And so you can go to this website and see the reports that our people are posting. These are amateur radio operators, and they post for various bands. This band I'm showing you right now is, let me go down here, is a 30-meter band. And you can see, look at all this activity. Now, when I tried to do this video 20 minutes ago, and it didn't record for some reason, there was only activity within the United States and within Europe. Since then, there's all this activity to Europe and the United States and back. That's good. Now, this is not only valuable for amateur radio operators, but it's valuable for us shortwave listeners, because we listen to the amateur radio operators, we listen to international broadcast stations which are near the amateur radio bands. So this is a good source of information. So this is telling me that what I was hearing on my Radio Shack shortwave radio was true, and the bands are active this morning. It's now 8:45 thereabouts in Clearwater, Florida, and look at all this. Let me zoom in for you. Look at all this activity, and I get to see if I can come on, move over here. Look at all this. A lot of it now between the United States and Europe, which would imply that if you're an international broadcast shortwave listener, that you could probably pick up stations now. I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited. Okay, another thing you can do, again, a tool, and I've showed you these tools before, is you can go to this website, which is this is sdr.hu, which is where people, individuals like you and myself, put their radios on this website for you to listen to and control. And in the past couple of years, this software has added decoding features. Right now, I have select them over here under extensions. I have selected WSPR. So that means this software will take the signals coming from these individuals' radios and decode it. So here, right here, is the decoding window. And it tells you the frequency that the signal was heard on, and other information about the frequency, the person that is reporting it, their call sign, their grid number, and their distance from your location if you put in your locations. And you can see this is just a little window of it. Here's all the listings that's accumulated in the past 15 minutes. And it's on a 40-meter band. Now, what if my favorite band for international broadcast is 31 meters. So there is a band, not as active, for the hams, which is 30 meters. Now let's try that. And then let's clear this, because this was 40-meter data. Clear that. I don't know if there's going to be anything on it. So we're going to let this run for a while. And again, the website is sdr.hu, which the main page gives you a listing of all the radios that you can control. And you don't have to be a ham to control these radios. You just have to join the group. And I selected, I think this, the one I've selected, I think it's in Alabama. I tried the 3 or 4 that were in Florida, and only one was getting good signals. And if I go back to the map here under the WSPR net, if I zoom in real close, let's see what amateur operators near me are doing some reports. I think there's only 3 or 4. Boy, look at the traffic though. Yeah. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 reporting on this net. And they're giving out a lot of reports. And these reports are saying that they heard or contacted another amateur using this data format. And it's done via their computers. And they're saying, okay, this was the signal strength and stuff like that. And this is, the map now is just set up to show you the 30-meter band only. You can select all if you want to, but it would be just one big mass. So let's see if we heard any decoding or saw any decoding. Nope, still no decoding on this station. Sometimes it takes a while. You can see it's not picking up any signals. Maybe one little weak signal. So let's just, for grins, go back to 40 meters. This is around 10 megahertz. Let's go back, and let's say it's not that active. Let's go back to 40. And again, it will take a while for it to find some signals. Not much there at the moment. And these are very, very weak signal. That's, if you actually listen to it, let me see if I can hear anything. I want to take the mute off. Yeah. That's the signal. And it's got data in it, although it doesn't sound like it. Let me shut up for a minute. There is data in there. You might see some more coming up here. Maybe it'll decode one of them. Turn this off back on mute. Okay, another thing I want to mention, I have fully moved over on my other computer. I moved my studio mic because I was still having problems with my lapel mic. On this computer, I'm using my faster and better computer again to do this screen capture. I'm back to my lapel mic, so the audio may not be as good. Anyway, it says it's running, so it's decoding. Hopefully something will show up down here. I wish this was a little bigger, and I don't think there's any way to make it bigger. No, there's not. Wish this was a little bigger. Anyway, so these are 2 tools that amateur radio operators use, and us people that are also shortwave listeners, or only shortwave listeners, can use to see if there is signals out there and their propagation has improved. Today, for some reason, it appears shortwave has improved. Don't know why. This is a pretty strong signal right there. Surprised it hasn't decoded anything. So anyway, that's it. Hopefully this recording worked. My last 20-minute recording didn't work. I don't have any idea. So let me zoom out a little bit. I'll show you. Let's go to 40. This is 30. Surprised that that station when I had it on 30 didn't pick up anything. Let's go to 40. We'll update, and it'll go back to the full map. And this is interesting. Look at that. Now, there is no propagation between the United States and Europe. I wonder if that window has left. Let's go back to 30. I see this is a great tool, great tool. Let's go back to 30. Because there was propagation when I had the 30-meter map up. Let's see what, no, there is propagation on 30, but not 40. That's interesting. See that? That's interesting. This is a great tool. You ought to use this tool. It's free. You can create an account up here and get more information or maybe some more features. I haven't done that because this is more than what I need. Pretty cool. WSPRnet. And it's WSPRnet lowercase .org. And this is the map. There's activity. I can go to that. The listing. There's a database. Listing. Stats. All kinds of. I mean, this is so cool. And downloads. I don't know what downloads is. Documentation and software. Oh, this is probably if you want to do reporting on this net. Pretty cool. If you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up and have a great day. It's a beautiful weather today. Cool. I don't have to have the air condition on. And I'm just having a great time in my shack today. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.